So yeah, super excited for that. I think he's gonna be good at carry. Jung Wei seems weird. I feel like I played with one person who seemed pretty good at her, and she was just popping off. So I was like, maybe if I figure this out, I can do really well with her. But I just since it's not been going well for quite a few AD carries, it's just like I don't think I'm gonna like her. But you never know. Quest line? No. That's a God, I'm getting some good experience for this shit though. Oh wow, there's more stuff over here. Ogre Heaven. Oh man, really? Cool. Again, this whole patch over here. You know, just when I think I'm done with the Blade's Edge, it sucks me back in. I'm already a quarter of the way in. I love this. Every little bit of experience I can get farther towards 70 is grand, is awesome. I love it. Who knows where this is going to go? It might complete the quest lines, but they got quests for me up in here. I'll definitely do them. Definitely. Hands down. No problem. Huh. Anywho. So that's what's been going on with Smite. Workout's been going well. I'm pushing 85 pounds. Next week I'm going to go 90 pounds. No thank you. I've broken under 11 minutes in my 20-minute mile. I think last time was 10 minutes and 40 seconds. It's not bad. I'm running at 5.6, I believe, for that one. So next time I'll be running at 5.7. Very close to breaking 10 minutes and getting close to a 9-minute mile, which is my first goal step. The next is 7 and then 5. Once I'm hitting 9, it's pretty decent mile. You know, it's not like it's not when you got that awesome high school body, but it's not bad. You know. Awesome. Love the sound of this. Hello, people. Epic shards, you got it, man. Fucking, this is cool. Fucking fragments. So yeah, doing pretty well with that. Oh damn. Who do I get these from? The enemies or just the ground? Crystals. All the creatures top mounts covered in crystal shards. You got it. No problem. So yeah, workout's going very well. Happy with that progress. Cast the ability again. Just such a habit at this point. I miss my execute. If I had my execute, I'd be okay with this damage. Without the execute, I'm not really okay with this damage. So hopefully they bring Shadow Word Death back. I think that would make everything just fine. I think that would actually be a buff instead of a nerf because of that new. It's called. You guys not gonna give me shards, man? Motherfuckers, I ain't happy with y'all. You ain't gonna give me no goddamn shards up in here. Okay, listen up. Yeah, because of this whole double dot instant into an instant drain cast, like that just reduction of like 1 to 2 seconds of casting time makes up for. There we go. Makes up for not having the increased damage on the drain, and just kind of my mass pull is now nerfed. So you know, it kind of makes up for that damage loss. So hopefully they bring that back. They might not, but I'm really hoping that they will. So who knows? Besides working, I guess it again. Besides working out, I got Juliana's piece that finally fucking dropped for my monk, so things are going well. Really enjoying Necromancer and the Witch Doctor build, so that's been going fun. Oh, yeah, you definitely got shards on you. Let's do this. So that's going well. But the last kind of big thing I want to talk about here, because once I'm done, hopefully, I mean, I don't know how much longer I have for this quest chain. I assume not long, but you never know. Once I'm done with this quest chain, I'm going to call it for the night, because it's already 10:45, as you can see, or 10:45, 9:45, and I want to go to bed probably around 11. Just because I had a rough night last night, I'll tell you that. Nothing major, just fucking saw me as a bitch. Anywho, Riven Dark. So I want to talk about D and motherfucking D, because I left you guys off last time with a like, hey, I'm gonna propose to my old DM. We're gonna see what happens. I got stuff I want to tell you guys about. I'm pausing for dramatic if you could see. Sorry. Well, that's so funny is because I couldn't see myself, obviously, but I felt what my lips were doing. And I was, like, pursing my lips to get a huge impact in what I was about to say. That's how excited I am. What the fuck? Apex vibrations attained. Give me a second. Is there man? Is there such a called Apex Relics? It's color sequence which crystals are present in correct order. These two series of levels, each harder than the last. An Apex shard is needed to power the relic. Return when you have attained the insight of the Apex vibration. Okay, right there. All right, that sounds fucking weird, but we'll figure it out. I've never done these quests. I've never even seen these quests before, but I love it. I ain't gonna lie to you, I love it. Oh shit, what the hell? Alright, so yeah, now I was laughing because I was like pursing my lips. So this is gonna be like, hidden intelligence winner? Okay. Maybe we touch the big boy, see what happens. Because I was gonna be like, I am super excited. I was like, getting my lips so puffed up, I don't know. What the fuck am I doing here? I don't know. But I'm so super fucking excited. So I went in and we had a pretty bad sesh, I would call it. I don't know if anyone else feels this way. I know what it's doing. Like, what the fuck do I do with it? Do I jump on these things? Like, what the fuck? Listen to its vibrations. What am I doing here? Properly used, they grant a boon. Each relic presents a colored sequence, which, when the crystals are pressed in the correct order, leads through a series of levels, each harder than the last. So it looks like I did something with that one. No? Now they all turn blue. Okay. Blue, red, green, yellow, white, blue. Okay. Blue, red, green, yellow, white, blue. So let's watch this thing. Is there a moment where they all link? Okay, all the out ones turn red, but the in one did not turn red. 3 of them are in sync. This one on the side is not. So none of them are in sync with that one, though this one's really close. So let's touch one of these ones that are all flat. Oh, wait, did that? Okay. Oh, hello. Who the fuck are you? Did I do it right? The shitballs? Maybe I need something from these analyzers and they just weren't alive? That could definitely be it. That possibility, right? Or do I need to make them... No way it's that complicated, right? fuck? Oh, wait. So they explode. Did that explode? Oh, ho, 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 yeah, that color lit up. They lined up. They're doing something weird. Yeah, they lined up in color, and then a guy spawned from it. Okay, got an Apex shard. I'm playing. I'm playing Simon with this thing. What the fuck? I'm playing Simon Says with this bitch. Don't get too complicated on me. I'm not that smart. Wait, what do you got? Bum, 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 bum. Okay. 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. Awesome. Simon Master over here. 1, da, 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 da. What the fuck? Da, 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 da. Yay! Suck it, Simon! You fuck it, I am slow. I did it! Oh, I just played Simon fucking Says in World of Warcraft. Okay. Anywho, yes, so it was a bad sesh. It was a really bad sesh. Just one of the worst sessions I've had in actually months. And I'll tell you why. So here's something that some people don't seem to understand about D&D. D&D is definitely a game to have fun, to enjoy yourselves, to have a good time in general. No doubt about that whatsoever. Totally agree with that statement 100%. But what I think a lot of people don't realize is the somewhat dedication and attention, dedication to attention. Am I supposed to just do this from here? Do not have 10 shards necessary to purchase even a single flask. So I need to get 10 shards. Collect an unstable flask. The beast priest. We've got a problem. We have lots of sons. This guy, Johnny. Probably one of them advantage in their blood, so you go to fill crystal forge. The forge can. Alright, fuck it. I'll kill bitches. Yes, it requires actually a lot of focus. Everyone has to kind of focus in on the session. And, you know, kind of get involved and get excited and get into it. Because if you don't, it brings the session to like a screeching halt. And all it takes is one person to have a bad mood, or one person to get pulled out of the experience, and it can ruin it for everybody involved. And that's what happened. So I have a friend. She was playing in our other campaign, but she just wanted to kind of watch this one again. She has a lot of anxiety issues. I personally, she usually, even when playing, kind of gets up and leaves a lot to go do stuff, because she can't really stay in one spot and just do one thing at a time. She's just not really made for D&D, it seems. She's one of those who just attention span has to be doing something besides just sitting and playing a game, kind of thing. So yeah, in my opinion, she's just not made for D&D, which isn't her fault. it happens, you know. That's a thing that happens. Not her fault at all. It's just something you just kind of have to accept. So she just likes to watch, and you know, to her credit, she's never done this before, and I assume and hope she won't do it after. But there's another guy there. He seemed like a really cool dude who was just kind of watching, hanging out, going through their magic card collection, trading and stuff. You know, having a good time. Uh, and then all of a sudden, just out of nowhere, she just starts talking to him about some kind of festival type thing where you go out and camp out at the place, have fun, drink a lot of alcohol. I've gone there several times with my friends. I don't drink alcohol personally, but someone needs to make sure they don't get lost in the forest-like area. So I'm kind of like the designated protect the drunk people from people that might try to take advantage of them, both sexually and giving them shit they probably shouldn't have. That's kind of my job, and it might sound like, oh, that's annoying and boring and stupid. I like it. I don't know why. I really like taking care of people. It's just kind of in my DNA. What the fuck? I think it just started shooting at that poor little druid there. Oh, we got 110 over. I should go check out my 110. I can't see. Are you still here? Did you fly away? Do it. I need to see how much health they have. I'm just interested in that. Fucking stop getting out of my line of sight, druid. Yeah. So I'm just interested in that. And just protecting people, taking care of people. I enjoy it. I don't know. It's like I got a motherly instinct, but like as a guy. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with having maternal instincts. It's good to have a friend like that around when you get drunk a lot. Anywho. So she just starts talking about that in the middle of the session. With the, like, literally the penultimate moment. Like, literally this wolf, like, it's kind of like a small one-shot opening campaign that can lead into any campaign kind of thing. Just gets everybody used to each other, get everybody warm up. But the whole thing has been coming to the moment where we take on this immortal wolf. I think it's like a 3.0 campaign. It's like an old one. And we finally find the motherfucker, and we're about to cuff him and kill him and shit. Like, the only way to actually officially kill him with this magic cuffs or whatever. And she just loudly starts talking about this to the guy. Like, at the table. Like, not, like, at the other side of the room or anything. Like, literally right at the table. Just starts talking really loudly to him about this whole event that has nothing to do with the D&D session. And it literally pulls everybody out of the experience, pulls everybody out of the focus. No one's engaged anymore. Everyone's out, and they've lost the moment. They've lost the energy. And the mistake of the DM, in my opinion, is that he kept trying to do both. Like, he would switch between talking to her about the thing and then, like, talking to the only people that was listening, which is me and the old DM. The other two weren't paying attention anymore. They were listening to this girl talk about something on D&D related, and so he just kind of like was telling us what was happening. It's to the point where I said out loud, but like only so that Kevin could hear me because they were talking so fucking loud, but intentionally only so Kevin, the other DM, so that only he could hear me. I was just like, "Hey, we killed the wolf. You know, the thing we've been working this whole time to kill. Sorry, is our D&D interrupting your conversation?" You know, just kind of being a little passive-aggressive. But I don't think unwarranted. It was just like it totally derailed the whole session, and no one was interested anymore. No one cared. No one was focused. And he started up Tomb of Annihilation, because I guess he really wants to run that one. No one could give two shits because we got forcefully pulled out of the moment by that. It's just like, that's just like not okay. You just like, you don't do that. Like, you don't realize how much focus D&D requires of you. Otherwise, you're not going to be in the moment. You're not going to be in the mood. You're not going to be invested. And if you're not invested, you're truly not having as good of a time, you know? It's just kind of how it goes. So that was really unfortunate. It was a really bad session, but I was like, this is the perfect time. This is the perfect opportunity. So because I was telling him, I was like, hey, DM, oh DM, when it was just me and him, I was like, hey,